Yeah, we'll go ahead and start without them. So...
Just before we start, why the fuck were we in the room in the first place? We were just guarding the body, weren't we?
You tried to walk through the gates of Titan with a dead body wrapped up in cloth. The guard at the gate told you can't just walk around town with that. You need to bring it out of the way somewhere so that it's not freaking people out. He took you into a waiting room off to the side and called for a medical team or a mortuary team to come pick it up.
Okay.
And you're waiting here for that team to arrive. Meanwhile, the other group went off to tell the mother that her daughter was a dead tiefling. With just about that much tact.
Yes. Yes, well done there, Seeger.
I don't think he's here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I just have nothing to say, because it's not like you guys help, so...
It's not my job.
We weren't there to help.
My job is not to help. My job is to laugh at your misfortune and eat cake.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we're going to bring the woman to the body of her daughter.
Yes. Are you chasing to catch up to her to bring her, or are you just following her as she runs?
I mean, is she like going 60 per round?
No, she's not going that fast, but she is well, I mean, she's at a run, so 30 yeah, she would be going 60 around. She is running.
Then, yeah, I mean, I could keep up with that. But do you want to? Do you want me to keep up with that, Aiden?
Yeah, let's keep up with her.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I mean, you very quickly see her knock a couple people down, and she's in a hurry.
I'm just like, apologizing as we're passing.
Yes, we're both apologizing for her grieving mother.
Yes, grieving mother. Sorry, excuse me, grieving mother.
Crazy elf woman knocks someone down, and then another elf and a giant metal thing start apologizing. Some people are having some strange days in Titan.
Probably. Just hope you don't knock over a cabbage.
No, my cabbage.
My cabbages.
No.
Okay. She, in quite good health for an elderly woman, actually maintains that speed.
She's an elf.
Hmm?
She's an elf. I mean,
she is, yes. But she looks to be aged even for an elf. But she is very quick on her feet for someone of her age. And it does not take a great deal of time at all before you see her running up to the gates and spotting the paladin who she saw previously with your group. And you actually watch as she runs up to him and very nearly climbs his armor to shout at him, "Where is she? Where is she?"
I'm gonna guess that he would have been like in there, and then move out of the way.
Basically, yeah. He kind of points at the room, and then as she disconnects herself from his armor, she goes rushing off inside. I forgot how to pronounce your name, Jamie.
Zai.
Zai. Zai and Zephyr, you are inside, and you see the elderly elf woman that you met before, come running into the room, looking quite hysterical and nearly in tears.
I kind of push Zephyr so he's standing away, and I tell him, like, you know when you're like scolding a child to be quiet? I kind of do that. Just put my finger to my lips and just go, shh. Just push him to the side. And then I'll approach her slowly. I can't remember her name.
As you go to approach her, she is already starting to pull the cloth off of her daughter.
Okay, I'll leave a respectful distance.
I guess we just sort of like catch up to her as we go, like 10 feet from her.
You were close enough to see the whole exchange with Christopher. So I mean, you've been right behind her the whole time.
I'll just stand behind her with my arms crossed in front of me. Not like grumpy crossed, like palms together, respectfully.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything as she... Sorry?
Something's like crashing around in my backyard. I'll be right back.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything as she's unwrapping the cloth?
Tenzin would just say, "I'm sorry," as they open the cloth.
Aodin's holding back for now, with his like hands held together.
You basically you watch as she unwraps this cloth. You see the look of shock and disbelief on her face as you can hear her mumbling, and she's still trying to convince herself that this can't possibly be her daughter. And it's not until as she's standing there kind of halfway holding this body that the cloth shifts a bit more, and one of the clawed hands comes into sight. And you look, and you can see as she sees, and there is a ring that looks like it's made almost of almost like blood-colored vines that you didn't notice before.
Because your whole skin is blood-colored.
Yeah. But now it for whatever reason, it draws your attention now. And when she sees this, you actually just see her hit her knees and just start sobbing.
I'll comfort her. Like, put my arm around her and just rub her shoulder. Shh, it's okay.
Aodin, give me a history check.
Okay.
Great job.
Okay.
Yeah, you're sure that it's completely pointless and there's no reason to think any more about it.
I'm not thinking any more about it, so...
Yeah, well, okay then.
Told me not to think about it. I'm not thinking about it.
Okay. Does anyone else do anything?
Does anyone maybe want to give me advantage?
How would I give you advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
That's you remembering something anyway. It's not like me
it would have been very hard to get assistance
racking
on
our
that.
brain. Yeah. Tenzin could be like, "Hey, isn't that what one thing with the way back?"
And he starts with B.
No. An A? No. C.
No.
D? E.
T.
It was definitely a
S.
letter. Definitely a letter it started with.
It turns out it was a number.
Aiden will step forward slowly and say, we tried our best to convince her to leave this path, but her mind was set. We could do nothing.
I don't understand. How did she become this?
Aiden kneels down next to her and just softly says,
Ixnay of the demons say.
Yeah. Zai gives him a very
They-
stern look of very respectful.
there are ones who
Your child is actually, yeah.
there are ones who lie to us, who trick us and make us believe in old ways and forgotten times, and they use the need to belong against us. We are people of long history and long troubles. This, I'm sure, brings very little comfort, as almost nothing will in this time, but we can provide safe passage.
She turns slowly, kind of like she's still kind of half in a daze, and she looks at you and she goes, "No, you don't understand. I'm not asking how one turns to darkness. I'm asking how this could happen to her when the ring should have protected her."
Okay.
Can I make another history check?
You know what? Yes, I'll
sounds
allow another
familiar.
history check.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Can I ask him what ring?
Yoink. The fuck?
It looks like just kind of a basic.
Can I use detect
Divine
magic?
Yes, you certainly can use detect magic.
I use detect magic. Do I do I see that this thing is magic?
It is magic.
My God!
Very powerful enchantment.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Okay. Tenzin would say that perhaps they took it off. Perhaps she took it off for this to happen at one point. Perhaps the being that tricked your daughter was too powerful for that. Perhaps she genuinely believed in that cause that she joined.
She stands up from the floor and she takes the ring and holds it in her hand, and she looks at you and she says, "I hope and I pray that she did not truly believe in that cause. For if she did, it may well prove the doom of my people and your own, and all of the others here."
Okay. Suddenly, I'm curious.
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah.
I'll show her my hand, which contains a kind of similar ring, but not red. as far as I'm aware. Mine's like kind of branch colored. And say, I fail to understand what you mean.
That's the, remind me what ring that is that you have.
The branch of Eowyn.
Yeah, okay. The one that would, yeah.
Or Eowyn. Yeah.
She smiles. And you can see, even through the pain, she does smile. And she touches your ring for just a moment and kind of nods. And she says, My husband, he crafted many such rings from the roots and the branches of the Eowyn. But only a very few were crafted of its heart.
And he's like kind of glancing at the red one, and he says, I'm guessing red is the color of its sap.
She takes the ring and she holds it out to you and puts it in your hand. And now that you're actually holding it, that you're looking at it, and that she's given you that clue, give me a history check with advantage.
This bullshit happens again. I'm gonna slap the fuck out of someone. And there's an old lady in front of me. 19.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Good job.
That's condescending as fuck.
Looking at that, and thinking about some of the things that she's said, you remember that the rings of Eowyn were crafted by Yelmarin Gimbries, and that he was said to be the greatest craftsman of the final generation of the First Age.
Celebrimbor?
It's a reference to Lord of the Rings.
Celebrimbor?
Yeah, it hit me off guard, but not quite.
One of the recent changes, I think.
But you start looking at this, and this was quite a famous ring. Because if it's the ring that you think it is, then Yelmarin crafted it at the specific request of Prince Didrimas to be used as his wedding ring.
Sounds nice.
You also know that the First Age ended and he died before he ever got married.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck is
Edrimus
this?
was the one who went and made like the forest elves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, this Dedrimus is not the same as that one, although he is named for him. But this is that king's great grandson.
Okay.
But he was the crown prince who would have become king of the Forest Elves, if not for the whole end of the world kind of thing.
How did your husband come across this ring?
Who the fuck are you? You're not... He never married.
She looks at you and she says, I told you. My husband crafted the rings of Eowyn.
Oh. He wasn't an adventurer. Or maybe he was, but... To, I... I'm lost for words. How is it... I look over to Tenzin. Fucking help here? What the
Tenzin goes, you said earlier that I'm not gonna bother with the fucking thing.
With the voice.
Yeah. No, you said, Tenzin says that you said earlier that you, that if she truly believes in that cause, that it would spell the doom for all things. Can you explain why would it? Is that just, is she very powerful?
She looks around and she looks very, very nervous, on top of the fact that she's obviously grieving.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks to Eowyn and she says,
Eowyn.
Eowyn. Was that not what I said?
You said Eowyn.
Oh, Eowyn. Sorry. That's what I said in my head.
Yeah.
She looks to Eowyn and she says, can you tell me, what do you know of the history of our royal line at the end?
At the end? The first stage, you mean?
She nods.
From what I understand, the elves, the city elves, the ones referred, I believe now, as elf-blooded, they remained. But Dedrimus took us into the forests.
Roll me
roll me
history with advantage.
Yeah, I'm dropping the ball on that one, sorry.
Okay. She's specifically asking about the royals?
Oh, what happened during the royal, or like what?
No.
What?
As in the royal family.
Oh, royal family.
Royal. The royal family of the elves.
Right. Okay.
And Eowyn would actually be aware that when the elves vanished at the end of the first age and reappeared at the beginning of the third age, the royal family were the only ones not to reappear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll convey that.
At which point she kind of nods and she says, many believe that they gave themselves to protect the rest of us. But I fear that for at least some, that was not the whole cost. Over the last decade, I have begun to hear rumors, whispers, rumblings that our crown prince had fallen to darkness. Tell me then, what do you believe would happen should the crown prince and his unwed bride to be reunited at the feet of a demon?
I look over to the body, and I think a realization comes over my face.
Jamie left.
Jamie just vanished at that.
You saying Dedrimus has already fallen?
Oh shit! That could have
And
been the
we-
fucking winged tiefling.
And we
Tiefling.
just sent.
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
We just sent. I look over to the girl, the bride, to both of them, right? It just seems like. Tenzin, Sai, does that sound... Because she's a tiefling, that means she's a demon, and when we kill her physical body, her soul just goes to hell.
Well,
The
no.
abyss.
I mean, well, no. Well, yes,
Yeah.
but also, here's the thing. She isn't an outsider, so it's not like her soul is her body, and therefore she gets transported into it. Tieflings are humanoid, but
Ones that
if
are born
you-
that way are, yes.
well, I mean, sure.
Are we
she could be-
arguing the
She could
semantics
be
of
an outsider
demons?
now, but either way, she is going to be going to the abyss because she served a fucking demon.
Which
It
means we just sent...
doesn't matter if they're an outsider or not. You just sent to, yeah.
We sent the bride back to the husband so they can be reunited, is essentially what just happened. I think. Sounds like...
No, I think no. I think the winged tiefling that we fought is the prince. And we just royally pissed off the prince.
Fun.
By killing his wife.
Yeah.
What rumors have you heard exactly? Any names in particular besides Dedrimus?
How the fuck could you let this happen, you bitch?
Look, if you let her party once a week, she wouldn't be like this, okay?
You stupid whore.
Exactly. You whore.
They go through like a 20-year-long phase, you need to get used to it.
She kind of sighs for a moment and she says, I have heard many things. The name of Dedrimus, spoken along with many other names. The Forger of Lies. The Flame of Corruption.
What was the demon's name?
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Prometheus is the forger of lies.
I've just gone blank on what I just said after that because
You said the forger of lies, the flame of corruption.
Flame of Corruption, that was it. I have heard that his family gave the prince up as a cost for the protection of the rest. What happened to the others I do not know. But I fear what may happen next.
Sorry, just listening for something outside my door.
Well, not our problem. Let's go.
That's kind of what I feel like. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like not our problem though.
me and Tenzin are just looking at each other like,
I'm not dealing with this, man.
I mean, it kind of is your problem because
No, it isn't though.
She actually, as you stood there, takes the red ring back out of your hand
Yeah. He doesn't.
And-
He's just been like it's just been sitting there.
And she just kind of looks at it. And then she just kind of still in that kind of haze, turns and goes to walk away.
Well, what do you want done with her body?
She kind of stops a moment and looks back and she whispers, "That is no longer my daughter. My daughter is gone." And she turns to walk away.
But you gave me this magic item, man. I want the magic item.
I kind of wanted that ring. I mean, it might
That's
help us
exactly
against-
what I just said.
Well, it might help us against the fucking Prometheus cult, bitch.
Are you actually saying that?
Say
to her?
that. Yeah,
No.
say it.
Say it. Don't be a pussy.
We failed in bringing back your daughter, man, but maybe we can get restitution for you. See if she reacts.
You have done more than enough for me already. Thank you.
Well, I tried.
But I want the ring, man.
Yeah.
And she departs.
Standing over the dead body.
Yeah, now we're stuck with this body. We can't just leave it here.
Well, what the fuck do we do?
Well, people are coming to collect it.
That's true. The Titans,
We'll just
the
wait.
fucking Paladin people.
They
I don't
they-
want to be here with that.
They don't know that it's a tiefling, but
I mean,
Well, I
you
thought
don't
we
have to
told
be
you.
here.
I thought we told the Paladin that it was a tiefling.
No, we haven't wrapped up.
you had
No,
it
we had it wrapped
completely
up.
covered.
We had it covered so they couldn't tell what it was.
Hmm.
It could have been like just a rolled up rug, really. We just said it was a body, which is kind of the other way around. But usually you say it's a rolled up rug and there's a body inside. This time we're like, no, it's a body, but really there's a rolled up rug inside. Yeah. So
Well, I was gonna
You don't
use. I was gonna have Madman look into the leader, see what info we could find, but he's not here. So it's been 45 minutes, Madman.
Jesper!
Can we talk to the head of this place where we're keeping the body?
You're literally in a little interrogation room off the side of the front gate guard post.
Oh, the guards. Okay. I'm gonna go hover over to the guards and I'm going to say
He kind of looks over at you and he just kind of makes a just a moment sign. You can see that he's busily checking people's papers as they're coming through the gate.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 of them here, and it looks like there should be about 6 of them here.
I say, where are the others? Where did they go?
Dealing with the tunnels and the everything else that's obviously more important than the gate to command.
Well, we have a body for the paladins.
Yes, someone's been called for it. They will be here as soon as they're free.
I have new information.
Hold on. You can see he shouts over to the other guy, and he's like, you'll have to take it yourself for a minute. Which the other guy replies with some quite choice words about. But
You fuck.
yeah, and he turned around and says, "Look, I've got to make this quick. We're really understaffed."
I understand. Tenzin understands. She says that this is very important. It may.
Oh shit, Kim!
It may change things. So he says that it is a tiefling. It is a you may want to tell the paladins to bring some sort of, to be prepared for it, so they're not surprised.
You brought
The body of a deceased tiefling, yes.
Not so loud. And you can see he's looking
I'm
around.
using telepathy, though.
Yeah, I know. But still, he's like, not so. It's like it's loud to him, so he's nervous.
No, okay. No one else can hear me. Do not worry.
You brought up. This is bad. This is gonna cause problems, and I don't want any more problems. This is gonna. I really didn't need this today. I've got to call this in. I've got to call this in.
Okay.
And he turns to walk off, and you can see he pulls his headset up to start calling this in.
Okay.
Could I hear that? I don't have a
You're
advantage.
inside the room, so.
Wait, is he like next to me or something?
No, Tenzin has walked outside over to the gate.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he was nearby. Never mind.
No. The gate's probably 15 feet away from this room. So he's walked over there, and then the guys walked away from there to make this call.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, Kim.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's probably a good thing. Things might have gotten worse if you'd actually been here.
Oh, yeah, thank fuck you weren't here. Like, I literally put you in the corner so Zephyr
What?
wouldn't speak. Because that would have got a lot worse.
Well, what did I miss?
Who would like to catch Kim up on what he's missed?
Grieving widow, ancient royal bloodline, something about a tiefling bride.
There you go.
Okay.
Demon Lord, destruction of all.
But not our problem.
Not our problem. Yeah.
I'm
Not our
not.
problem.
I'm still
It is.
confused why this would be bad for me.
Because you would say things very untimely.
Oi, he's learning, okay? I'm playing him, so he's learning. He is learning
Slowly.
but he is learning. Okay, so something about ancient tiefling bloodline, royal.
Okay, so basically, a grieving mother. We caught up with her.
Yeah.
She started crying. It was her daughter. She had a ring, very similar to the one Aiden wears, if you've ever seen it, and it's a very, very special magical item that she put in my hand, and then proceeded to take out of my hand and walk right out the door with.
Okay.
Fuck. I sat there like I could get a fucking revenge for you.
Why the fuck would you just steal his ring? Okay.
I don't want to steal it.
He wanted her to give it to him, but he didn't hint
Yeah,
it very well.
I basically it's that situation of like, I really want this. I don't want to give it back to you. So,
You never
Okay.
even closed your hand, though. You still had it open in your hand.
well, I wasn't under the impression she was giving it to me.
All right, so you screwed
Yeah.
up by giving a magical ring back to the mother. That's fine. So you'll have an option to get it back. But what else did happen? I mean, I heard royal bloodline, etc.
Basically, to recap, it turns out that the mother's husband had been one of the greatest.
Brothers, dogs, sisters.
That the mother's husband had been one of the greatest elven craftsmen of magical items. He was actually known as the greatest craftsman of the last age, or of the last generation, rather. And he had, at some point in history, been tasked with crafting a ring that the crown prince of the elves was going to give to his bride-to-be. They never ended up getting to get married because the first age came to an end and all of that kind of went to shit. You also then found out that when all of the elves came back at the beginning of the Third Age, the royal family did not come back with them. And that the old woman had heard rumors that the crown prince had been given to a demon by his family in exchange for the safety of the rest of their race. She also then hinted at the potential problems that a demonic elven crown prince being reunited with his bride-to-be at the feet of his demon lord could cause.
That escalated quickly, though.
And she basically did let Eowyn see the ring, which bared a striking resemblance to the wedding ring that was supposedly crafted for the prince to give his bride. And then she took the ring back and left, basically saying, when asked the question, what do we do with your daughter? She basically said, that's not my daughter anymore. My daughter is gone.
Okay.
So there you have it.
So, and I've been on the back burner just chilling.
Being held in the corner by Zai, yeah.
Wait. Is she holding me in a corner?
She put you in the corner and
holding
then
your
stood in front
shoulders.
of you.
Yeah, like I don't know, kind of like just shielding you from everything that's happening, and just went. Shh.
Because if he's being held in a corner by her, he's gonna blush. I can tell you that right now.
Well,
He's gonna go like.
I can't see it. My back's turned away. Can't see what's going on behind me. Too focused on the scene in front of me, trying to follow along. Not really following along because my mic was
Ignore
cutting out
that
for a bit.
strange flapping sound you hear behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Too early.
Give him a couple more weeks before he gets comfortable enough to do that.
Yeah.
It's 3:30 in the morning. It's too early for dick jokes.
It's never too early for that.
Depends on where you are in the world. It's not too early for me.
Well,
It's not 3:30 somewhere else.
So then, basically, Kim, the other thing that you missed was, after she left, Tenzin went outside to speak to the guard at the gate to basically tell him that the body that they have here, oh yeah, by the way, the body we have is a tiefling, which sent the guard into oh shit mode.
Oh yeah, I heard that part. Okay.
And now he's ringing in for
Okay,
help.
got you. Let's
So-
continue. Just continue with the guard side then.
Okay. So yeah, he is on the radio. What's everyone else doing?
I was gonna look to the guard and go. So you've got this, right? We can go
Oh
then.
no, you're still in the room unless you followed Tenzin out. Tenzin
Oh, okay.
left the room, walked 15 feet away, and then spoke to the guard.
Guess we'll just stay with the body.
fuck this, I'm not staying with some random body. I leave.
You go then. You leave. I can't just leave her
Weird
here.
standing next
I
to
look at
someone.
Aiden and I look at Tia. Oh, sorry. What you call Tia? Sorry, I wouldn't see that for a while. Sai. And I look at Aiden and I look at Sai. I'm not sure what to do now.
That's okay. You can go with him if you want.
As soon as our rusty friend is done with our paladins, whatever.
Don't worry.
hate
I'll
them.
protect you, Sai. I'll stay here with you.
I suggest we clear out, especially you, considering you don't want to be seen by the local guard, isn't that right?
I think he's
And yet
talking
you're
to you,
standing
Zeph.
in the middle of a guard post.
You're talking to Sai now, I assume. Me, I don't care.
Oh, not me. No, I don't care.
No, I'm
Who
talking
are
to
you talking to?
Oh, if you're talking to me,
Zephyr,
roll.
you freaked out when
No,
you saw one of the
no.
guardsmen.
It's not these guardsmen. It's the other guardsmen.
You think they won't report?
No, it's the guardsmen that.
You think they won't report to... A blue lightning man?
Ayoden, I don't
yeah.
think it's like the City Watch. I think it's like someone else.
It's like you know, if you have guard and you have royal guard, it's like the royal guard I'm scared for.
The paladins are coming, though.
Well, no.
I'm not.
Bearing
I'm not staying next to a dead
bearing in
body.
mind, the people at the gate are Titan's Guard, and they have
Don't fuck with
called
Titan.
and they have called paladins. Or more
We don't know
specifically-
that in the room. But Aiden's not wanting to sit next to a dead body for 2 hours.
I am coming over and saying while the guy is radioing in and I say this to everybody at the same time that he's calling the paladins. So
And
the
it's time
paladins
to
are
go.
coming here. I recommend we leave the Rust Knight here, Rusty.
Yeah, isn't he like that too? I thought he was like super paladin.
He is a paladin.
Yeah, I thought he was like the paladin, not paladin, just the
No.
paladin.
No,
Armor is the paladin.
Yeah,
He's not the paladin.
He used to be the.
I'm not leaving him.
The armor before him was the wielder was quite the sociopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zephyr, why don't you go with
his-
Tenzin and Aoden?
Sure.
Yeah. What you know of it so far is that his master, the knight who wore this armor before him, had quite a fearsome reputation, and so when people see him in the armor with the helmet down, a lot of them don't know that his master is dead yet and assume
But
that's who he is.
I wouldn't care about that. All I'm thinking is the student becomes the master. That's what's
Okay.
going on in my mind.
Do you still want to be caught by the paladins?
No, I'm joining you.
Then
guys.
let's fucking go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here with Roach.
So you all
No one's
leave,
looking for me.
Christopher. And is everyone going?
No! Listen to me.
You're staying.
Yes.
Okay.
Staying with Roach. No
Okay.
one's looking for me. I have no reason to run. So I'm staying.
Okay.
I just don't want to be profiled.
I mean, I don't have any reason to leave, but I guess.
I mean, they could think you're a defective
me.
robot and try to fix you. You realize that, right?
Yes, and also a meteor could come out of the sky.
Well, yeah, but one's a lot more likely than the other.
Yes,
I
the
mean-
meteor.
I mean, bear in
The
mind, you
media.
guys.
I mean, I can call a meteor if you want.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Bear in mind, you guys have been walking around town. None of you have been in hiding or anything like that.
Yeah,
mean,
we're
you-
fine, dude.
You've been staying publicly at one of the local taverns and, been developing quite a reputation as decent people. But none of you are on the run from the law in Titan, at least.
I still don't want to get caught. Look, this is like a pound of cocaine that we're next to, and I don't want to stand next to it. How about that?
That's
Does that make
fine,
sense?
man.
That's
I
perfectly
will.
fair.
I will. You know what? I want to take. Like out of character. Tenzin wouldn't care, but I do. I want to get some reputation from being able to have said, "Oh yeah, we took down a fucking cultist that the demons that they had." Yeah.
If the Rust Knight, Tenzin, and Sai is staying, I'm staying.
Aiden's like pinching the nose, like pinching in the bridge of his nose and just...
Tenzin would say, Aiden, you do not have to stay if you don't want to. But the whole group here would basically help us. You know,
Very well, I'll stay. Maybe I could use some pull. Maybe they won't be so harsh on the elves.
Hey, Aiden, do you know where there's a ley line?
You can trip ley line detection real quick. You see my eyes flash
You
purple.
don't even have to do it at this point. You know that there is a ley line that passes through the city.
Yeah, there's a very big ley line. How do you know about those?
No, it's like somebody told me I could just flip my fingers and use some of my things, and then I can just go super fast.
Just to give you an idea, I'm going to send her in on the map.
Not really where they are, so that's the problem.
And... Alright, let me...
Ugh, that's a horrible color, fucking peach.
Basically...
Transparent? Oh yeah.
That is a ley line for you.
So useful. You guys can't see my pings. I'm sorry, where's the map?
He centered it.
Where? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, those purple lines. Okay.
No, not that second one. That second one was a misclick, but...
I was about to say, like, when did they appear?
Yeah, I only saw it for a second. I think it's on a...
There.
I still can't see it.
I still can't
It's
see
on
it.
GM later. GM
There we
later,
go.
rather.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
From 1 to 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's just the pillars connecting.
So, like, I heard that you can just jump into this thing and go super fast. I haven't really tried it, though.
There's also a ley line there.
I would
Going from
recommend
one there
that
to
you
there.
don't try it, because it'll more than likely kill you.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Man, I
Many people have tried to use ley lines for transportation. It's possible, but not exactly recommended.
It's easy. It's just like flying.
Yeah, you go super fast, and then you collide into a bird.
No, I just become immortal, and then I jump into something, and then I just fly out.
I have a feeling it's a little bit more complicated than that, sweetie.
What?
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
You go
that's
super
exactly how
fast,
it
you
works.
smash into something and fly up. I don't understand.
Anyway,
He's gonna look a bit stupid in the corner, like, I don't... what is it? Not
I don't know.
It's good. Okay. You'll need to show me sometime, maybe, then.
I never said I had that potential.
But you're like the best mage I know. You can do like anything.
I think I'm the only
That's not
one.
saying much.
You don't know many people.
I elbow Tenzin.
I think we're literally the only people you know.
No, I know many. I know Master, and
Here we go.
I know the Bastards, and I know the man that, you know... Oh, the guy that gave me morphine, he was super nice. He's the nicest person I've ever met.
Okay.
Kid depression strikes again.
It's every time Zephyr speaks, it's like just Roach and Zai in the background just going, ah. It hurts.
The nicest person he ever met was the guy that used to drug him.
Yeah,
He was
Fucking
super nice.
Christ.
He took... He,
The beatings didn't hurt anymore after the morphine.
no?
Does anyone know that How I Met Your Mother episode where they go, "Oh, honey"? I can't remember her name, but they just say "honey." Oh, honey. It's like that.
Okay, so, what?
I
I'm
think
thinking.
I think we're trying to drag out the time a bit to see if Madman is far away. In fairness.
5 minutes.
Do you want to take 5 minutes to AFK then? And just
If
wait on
anyone
Madman?
needs 5 minutes, now's a good time, yes.
Yeah.
Ha, he, ha, ha, ha. Ha, he, ha, ha. Ha, he, ha, ha. Ha, he,
Tenzin's
ha,
got a
ha.
staff of teleporting, right?
Yes.
Talk. How many charges is it to teleport?
3?
Do you have 3?
No.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm out. Just that's it. That was the end of my sentence. I'm out. I have
I
no
am
spell.
out.
I have no side points.
I could not
I have
nut
I have
anymore.
no charges of anything. I need to sleep.
Yeah, sleep would be nice.
It is sunset.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine.
It is sunset.
Well, we need to wait for the paladins, and then we can sleep.
Ugh.
I don't understand. Okay, out of character, as a magic user, psychic abilities are. It's not a form of magic in a sense, right? It's kind of like divine power.
From a wizard's understanding, psychic power would be akin to sorcery. It's a natural, innate talent, not a learned one.
But Tenzin would say that he gets from his he gets his powers from the innate natural connection that he has from the universe.
Correct.
He is one with all.
Do I know about psi crystals, or could I make a check to know about them?
You would know of them.
Tenzin would have said that he has tons of them inside of him.
Well, I was going basically.
And actually, they are plain to see. If you look at my picture, you could see all of them. In fact, like everywhere, all over me.
Tenzin, can I ask you a personal question?
Of course.
Those gems around you, they're psi crystals, yes?
Yes.
Do they enhance your power, or are they the source of your free will?
Tenzin says that he's not sure. But he does know that he is unique in that way, that he does have them
Hi, bitches.
as part of his
Oh!
body.
What would happen if you took one and then popped another in you?
He's unsure. It's never happened before.
Do you want to try it one day?
But hello, madman.
Perhaps.
Something
If
to keep on
anything,
the docket.
he would rather just add to them
The
rather than
Spider-Man
removing them.
thing.
No, I'm not talking about removing them. I'm talking about adding more.
Oh yes,
to you.
yes.
Yeah,
He would definitely be up for that.
So,
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
just to mention a figure, I mean, you would have seen me wear 2 of the rings as well, like that, if you paid attention.
Yours aren't psi crystals.
No, they're not.
No, he was specifically asking.
Oh,
Tenzin
Cycles,
about
okay,
psi
yeah,
crystals.
sorry.
Like
Sorry.
Tenzin's psi crystals